welcome to Half the Battle.
As promised, today we're looking at the cartoon episode Iceberg Goes South.
Consider this an extra winter is coming, as well as a holiday episode.
We start off with Iceberg meeting up with an old friend.
Mahia! You came from Jamaica just to see me?
Her uncle has set up a domed tropical base to study animals. As you do. He has been doing genetic research on animals, and she's getting samples for him.
You know, you could just go to SeaWorld for that crap.
The girl gives Iceberg a lift to the G.I. Joe base set up at the North Pole, but she can't stay for unexplained reasons. Wetsuit convinces Iceberg to go pay her a visit.
That lady just gave me the brush.
Think she's being coy or something?
Nah, not Mahia. Maybe I'll pay her a visit after I turn in my report.
Iceberg, my man, why wait? Hey, Beachhead's pushing to get out of here now. Once you check in, he's not gonna let you traipse off to the Tropodome.
This can only end well.
At this tropical North Pole dome, just go with it, things take a turn for the creepy.
Paranoid monk?
Stop or suffer the consequences!
Well, of course Cobra is involved in this. An implausible base at an implausible location? They practically invented that crap. We learn Mindbender is using the uncle, Dr. Wendigos, to help him inject animal DNA into men, leading to things like walrus men. Yeah, we've got a whole Island of Dr. Moreau thing going here. I was almost tempted to use this for a Halloween episode. By the way, the name of the doctor, Wendigos?
Subtle. Real subtle.
Yeah, a Wendigo is a Native American mythical half-beast creature. Since the story needs to move along, Iceberg is driving up to this whole ball of crazy, completely unaware. You know, his girlfriend could have tipped him off a little better so he could bring the cavalry instead of going on his own. They refuse to let him in, so he camps out there until the girl agrees to see him. I thought Flint was the needy, jealous one. He gets captured by Cobra Wolfmen. Yes, Cobra frickin' Wolfmen, and Mindbender has plans for him. The half-animal guys get fed synthetic protein to keep them mutated. But if they eat real meat, well...
What's wrong with him?
So, eating meat turns you into a human. There's a vegetarian joke in there somewhere. Mindbender spots Wetsuit and Snowdrop nearby and sends his walrus men to capture them. They don't instantly die in the freezing water, thanks to the new gizmos they've been researching. How very convenient.
Now let's see if this thing works. Fins extend. Rotors on. I'm gone.
Also, buy this toy!
Even if the toy's feet don't actually do that, and his backpack has no turning rotors.
Buy it, damn it!
The Joes know something is up and scramble, no thanks to Iceberg. Speaking of which, it's time for Mr. Nash to be experimented on.
And here's where things get silly.
Yeah, as if walrus men weren't silly enough. They put some killer whale DNA in him, and then, well, this happens.
Excellent!
He gets turned into a killer whale. Not half man, half beast, but full killer whale.
What the hell am I looking at?
Well, science just got beaten into a bloody pulp. I swear, transmogrification in Harry Potter was more scientifically sound than this. Also, it's very fortunate that his penis was absorbed by his new whale body before anybody could see it, so we weren't confronted by his free willy.
Why have I spent all this month talking about genitals? I didn't plan this, I swear!
While this insanity is going on, a wetsuit has set us up the bomb, and I can't believe I just made that old-ass reference, and he goes to free his friend. At the same time, the cavalry shows up, trying to get in as well.
Lady J, standing by.
Get set to jump. You've got 30 seconds to drop through that iris. This ought to do it. All right.
Convenient iris is convenient.
Or inconvenient, I guess. Really, there was no reason for her to go through anyway, not with all the other Joes already inside. The Joe invasion is an excellent test for Mindbender's new troops. His unarmed troops. Good thing this is fiction, because fierce as they may be, they wouldn't stand a chance against armed soldiers. With the exception of the Great Emu War of 1932, animals tend to lose.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and look that up? It's hilarious.
Lady J gets down with little trouble thanks to a gas grenade and giving the laws of physics the finger with that jump. And the Joes enter the base, only to get immediately captured in an elevator. Iceberg still has some intelligence left, it seems, as he attacks his captors.
Time to say goodbye!
Man, Mindbender gives up really easily here, doesn't he? Well, you can't possibly fight off a killer whale.
On dry land. With laser rifles.
Yeah, a good call, Baldy.
So, episode over. Good guys win, bad guys flee, and that's it. Except there's still 5 minutes left. Huh.
Yeah, remember that bomb Wetsuit set? He detonates it to try and stop Mindbender from escaping, causing the floor to collapse and Whaleberg gets sent right into the sea.
Nice move, dumbass.
So the Joes have to find Whale Guy before he eats real meat and gets turned into a real boy again.
Weirdest Pinocchio adaptation ever.
So, how do you hunt a whale when there aren't even any Japanese around? With a helicopter and using Wetsuit as bait, of course. It goes about as well as you'd expect.
Give me more line!
The clutch is out! Hey!
Wetsuit gets away using that bullcrap his toy can't do. And that's one hell of an impossible jump out of the water. Iceberg willingly joins him on dry land so they can tranquilize him and feed him raw meat, neatly avoiding the need for a whale to eat a live seal on a cartoon, by the way. He transforms back into himself and the day is saved. The episode ends with Dr. Mindbender trying to take revenge. Ironic that a real killer whale attacks him?
Also, he's totally dead now, right?
I mean, dude fell into the water at the North Pole without wearing so much as a shirt. In fact, how was he not frozen solid in his raft dressed like somebody's fetish?
Yeah, of course Mindbender survives this.
I don't know why the others bothered with special scuba suits when you can clearly swim around bare-chested in the Arctic. Yes, this is what I'm fixating on in an episode where we see a man literally transform into a whale.
Let that sink in.
Somehow, this is even more ridiculous than that. So, that was Iceberg Goes South.
And boy, is it an apt title considering how far south this episode went.
This may have not been jumping the shark, but we saw a whale jump a man dressed as a magician from a gay pride parade, so I think it counts. They were going for an Island of Dr. Moreau thing here, only with a guy going full whale. It's way too silly. That's why I didn't choose this for a Halloween episode. Yes, it's sillier than pantsless zombie mummies. Honestly, this episode could have worked if Iceberg had been only a hybrid, like the other creatures. And if they had picked literally any animal other than a whale. Though the walrus men didn't add much either. It's also deceptive as a toy commercial, considering Wetsuit's feet don't work like that, and his backpack has no moving parts. Overall, the episode was a failure. But hey, at least Iceberg got a leading role for once.
Well, I hope you all had a whale of a time. I am so sorry. I'll see you next year, everybody.